Hey there, beauty friends. How are you? Happy Sunday. I hope today finds you all doing well and in happy spirits. Today is Stash Challenge Day. So, guys, I pulled some cards. Not last Sunday, but the Sunday before. I pulled some Stash Challenge cards, and I will give you guys all the information on that. But today we're going to make that project together. Yeah, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get to that, here's today's beautiful words of wisdom. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. And my friends, believe you can, and you're halfway there. So, I mean, honestly, if all you did today was really, really, really believed in yourself that you could do something, that's half the battle, my friend. The rest is easy. Just go out and do it. But this really, to me, the believing and having the faith that you can in fact do it, that's the hard part, right? Once you get that down, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, my friends. So our stash challenge. So this is a bead stash challenge. This is run by my beautiful friend Paula Montgomery. Paula Montgomery over at Desert Cat Creations. Here's all her information. If you want to screenshot that, go ahead and do so. And so Miss Paula has created this amazing, it's like a card game it's like a stash challenge card game. It's so cool. And there is also, there's a group. It's a Bead Stash challenge group over there on Facebook, guys. I'll put the link to that group in the description bar, but so you guys, if you're playing along and you're doing the stash challenge, you can go over, join the group. You can follow some of us. You can post your creations. You can just have lots of fun and interact. I have been seeing some of you guys over there. Beautiful Miss Rosie, I see you. I saw you over there. And you just totally made my day today. And I appreciate you so much. Just wanted to shout you out a little bit there. I do that sometimes, guys. I'm sorry if it makes you uncomfortable. But I just want you to know that I appreciate you greatly. But yeah, so we'll get into this because we're gonna pick that in a second. But I just wanted to show you guys what I chose because it has been 2 weeks, guys. I do this like on an every other week thing, because I don't want to rush it. I do want to challenge myself and I don't want to rush it. So I do this every other week. So basically, what I had to make this week was I had to make a cake tester. So that's what you do. You pull a make card, and that will tell you what you have to make. This is our challenge card, and my challenge was to design something using primary colors, yellow, red, and blue. And then we had 2 use cards, and my use cards were use wire in your design and use black in your design. So those are my cards, and I'm going to show you my materials. I will pick some more cards before we get into it, but I do want to show you my materials so you can see that I am checking all the boxes. Okay, we're going to be using some 24 gauge wire. This is in hematite color. We're going to be using, this is a black, it's actually a skewer, but it was like 15 inches or so. And so I had my husband cut it down and he sanded it and everything. So it's like, it's all good. It's okay to put in food. It's fine. He fixed it all up. But this is black. So there's use black, use wire, boom, boom, bam, cake tester. And then for my beads today, we're going to be using, this is from a bargain bead box from, I want to say, let me get a little tray here. I want to say from a couple years ago. These were, I believe it was in a Christmas box, actually. Maybe a December box or a November box, maybe like 22 or so. But these are some primary colors. So these are all little quartz. So you have red, yellow, blue, green. So there's our primary colors. So I have checked all of the boxes with my beautiful selections. And then I will show you guys my sample piece. I'm also going to be throwing this little heart in here too. Is that the front? Oh, that's the back. Because he's just gorgeous. So he's going to go in there as well. But, so I'm going to show you my sample piece. Please don't make fun, guys. Just know, I am not a wire wrapper. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing this project. I'll be honest. I thought it was a lot of fun. But I have a lot to learn. That's all I'm saying. I'm not 100% proficient and I'm still learning. But don't laugh because I did run. You guys know I'm always stressing out about running out of wire. And sure enough, shall be enough, you girl run out of wire. So here's my sample piece. Again, I'm not a wire princess. But there's my cake tester. I tried to add wire. And funny thing, because, you know, you see all these beady wizards out here, and I'm not calling anybody out, Danielle Wicks, but she adds thread. Like, she's like, oh, look, there's no more thread. Well, bim, bam, boom, you can just add thread, and it's like, thread is now added, and it's magic. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. So I was like, oh, I'm going to evoke my inner Danielle, and I'm just going to add wire, and it'll be like bing, bam, boom. There it is, more wire, and I can finish. But with wire, I believe it doesn't really quite work out the same way, to my knowledge. However, I've never tried to add extra thread in a seed bead project, so I'm not sure. But anywho's, we ran out of wire. I tried to add some. It wasn't pretty, so I stopped. But this will be my cake tester, and I'm okay that it's only half finished. I'm fine with that. So that is my sample. So that's what we're going to be doing today, but with different beads. All right, so let's pull some cards after you've seen that. Let's pull some cards, and this will be for my next challenge. This is the most fun part of the video, I think, pulling the cards. This is my favorite part. Flipping the cards over, not so much. Because then I get scared. I'll get a little scared. All right, so we're going to pull our make card first. So this is going to determine what we make. And guys, like I said, again, if you want to get in on this, you know, go over there and let her know Kyle sent you. Let her know Kyle sent you. I don't get anything, right, bonuses or anything, but I just think it's funny. I think it's cute to let her know Kyle sent you. But yeah, it's a good time, and I think she's a genius for making this little challenge up, and it's a fun challenge. I enjoy it. Let me have a sip of my coffee. Y'all are like, coffee? Yes, it's 8 o'clock at night, and I'm sipping my coffee. Did you need further proof that I was a psychopath? You're welcome. Okay. Oh my God. All right, so let's pick our make card. Let me shuffle one more time. I was feeling a little weird about that one. All right. I might have had a little too much rum in my coffee, but we're going to go with it. Here we go. Dazzle, dazzle, do. Let's see what we got. Are you kidding? Make a hair tire. Look at that. Wow, so exciting. Okay, make a hair tie. Okay, so let's, our challenge. Oh, wait, that wasn't the challenge? Oh, that wasn't the challenge. Anyway, Miss Paula. Wow, you got... I was like anything but this, but hey, at least it's not a barrette, right? Okay. Anyway, if you guys don't know, I'm terrified of the barrette card. Petrified. I didn't realize there was a hair tie card in here, or I would have been terrified of that one as well. But you know what? Listen, this is the year, right? And we're going to roll it into 2025, right? This is the year of doing hard things. Let's challenge ourselves and do hard things. We're going to meet this challenge because that's what we're going to do. Because that's what we do here. We show up. We beat our challenges. That's our motto. If it wasn't, it is now, because it sounds good. All right. So we're only going to pull one challenge card because I'm feeling really anxious about this one. All right. Anxious, but in a good way. I'm not really like fearful or anything like that, guys. It's fine. It's fun anxious. It's fun anxious. Oh, wow. Make a design with at least 3 different components for your hair tie. Oh, my God. How many components can you put in a hair tie? That's going to get... Wow. This is going to be a lot of fun. Okay. So, and then we pick 2 used cards because, I'm not a total wimp. All right. I'm a little bit of a baller. So, we're going to go with 2 cards. I'm telling you, this is going to be an interesting one, guys. And what I can tell you is I'm going to meet the challenge. I can guarantee you that, but I can't guarantee it's going to be attractive or functional for that matter, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Stranger things have happened. All right, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Let's pick the first one. Use head pins in your design. Well, that's at least a component, right? That's 2 components, elastic and head pins, so we're halfway there. I'm just going to do one more little scruffle. God, Lord Jesus, please be kind to me. I have been really good this week, I think. Use square or cube beads in your design. Okay, so listen. Sounds challenging, and I'm sure it is, but 3 different components. Elastic, or can I make a hair tie out of ribbon, I wonder? It would be a hair tie, wouldn't it? I'm having some ideas because I have a box ton of ribbons sitting behind me. But use head pins in your design, use square cubes. So these are actually 3 components in themselves, right? The elastic, the head pins, and the beads. So there you go. We're going to be just fine. We're going to be just fine. All right. So let me go ahead and take last week's cards. And I do retire the previous week's cards into the special Bead Stash box. We retire them until, because, you know, I want everybody to get a chance to play. You know, let me just go ahead and elasticize this pile. Guys, just so you know, this is about, like, I want to say at least 3 different decks. Like, Miss Paula has all kinds of add-ons. She's always working on this, guys. She's always adding stuff in her store. She's always adding little companion bundles, like little helpers, little kits. You guys got to check all that out. She's pretty amazing over there. And of course, she also makes videos of her, if you go over there, you will see her make her challenges kind of like I'm doing today. She does that as well, which I think is just fantastic. And she does that live, my friends. I mean, come on. Like, I don't think I have those kind of cojones, but maybe someday. I do find Miss Paula pretty inspiring, so. All right, so this is next week's hot mess, challenge. We'll put that aside. All right, let me bring a bead mat out because I'm not a total savage. All right, so here we go for today's challenge. Tools you will need. I also have, like I said, I have this heart and I have some jump rings because I'm not sure what the distance is going to be like here. I'm probably going to wind up using this, probably this middle-sized jump ring, but I'm not 100% sure. So I put a couple in the tray, just for whatever. Okay, like I said, I had my husband cut these down because I didn't want to like make a cake tester out of wire because this has to be like food grade, and I'm a little, I don't want to make some if I'm not sure it should be in food. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a little crazy that way. I don't. So anyway, these are skewers. So I figured, well, shoot, they're skewers, so they go into food. So I would assume, I'm trusting that the manufacturer is telling me that this is a food safe product. So we're going to go with it. If it's not, then don't come to me, my friends. Don't, the Better Business Bureau or something. I'm not the one because I'm just going with what I thought. So anyway, yeah, so that's what we're doing. So I had my husband cut this down. Now listen, these were 15 inches. I don't know if you if you guys have like, big back cakes in your family, if you're, you like your cakes big in the family, I'm not here to judge. Do the 15-inch cake tester. I personally make like kind of normal size cakes. So, I think this is enough. And really, it only has to go to the middle, my friends. Don't get crazy. It doesn't have to go all the way. Just to the middle, because that's where all the interesting things, that's where the mystery is, in the middle. That's what you need to uncover, the mystery that's in the middle of the cake. So if your cake middle is bigger than that, then maybe you should not cut it down. I don't know what to say. But my husband cut it down here. People that are just joining are like, oh my God, she's crazy. And you would be right. We got about 5 inches. He cut it down to about 5 inches. Guys, whatever you think is, whatever you want to go with, you do that. But I will probably, because I think I ran out of wire because I started this down a little too low. I probably maybe should have started it up a little higher. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I did run out of wire. So, and I think I cut 24 inches and I only do 3 wraps. So I don't know where my math went wrong. Probably because I never do this. That's probably why, but we're going to do it today. So we're going to get, this is 24 gauge German style wire. This will also work well with 26 gauge, I would imagine. 22 gauge, probably not quite as much. 22 gauge, you could try it if that's your jam, but maybe just do 2 wraps. Whatever. I'm going to cut myself like a conservative. No, I'm not a liberal. That's right. That's the one that's extra. I'm going to cut myself a liberal amount of wire here. Not, so I don't run out. Yeah, conservative would be, I'm watching my wire. I'm not watching my wire. Because I have a lot of it here, okay? Listen, sometimes, I don't even know how much this is, but I'm sure it's enough. That's a lot. That's a whole lot right there. It should be enough to poke me in the eye at least 7 times. I probably should be wearing safety goggles. However, I do have glasses on. I do have prescription glasses. They're not goggles. But I think in a pinch it'll be all right. Okay. Again, I'm not the best wire wrapper, but we're going to try anyway. So I am just going to take, this is going to be totally, because this is like a 90-inch piece of wire. So this is going to be off screen mostly. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing this with my nylon jaw pliers. And basically I'm just straightening out the wire, even though it's a really long piece, so it is going to kink up. But I'm still going to I'm still straightening it. I know you can't see, I'm sorry. And it also kind of softens that, makes that wire a little bit more pliable. However, I mean, this is 24-inch wire, so we don't need it so pliable. It's already pliable enough, I think. All right. So basically what we're going to do is, and I don't know about you, but this reminds me of the Infinity Gauntlet. Hear me out. MCU fans, this is the Infinity Gauntlet right here. This is what we're doing. We're doing the Infinity Gauntlet cake tester, which means I'm probably going to have to gift it to my daughter-in-law because they do a lot of Marvel over in their house. Marvel and Star Wars. And I don't know why, but at the last minute, it hit me. I'm like, this is Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. All right, so we are going to take this extremely long piece of wire. And it doesn't matter, there's no front or back here. So basically and you can also slide this up and down. So it really doesn't matter where you start because you can slide it up, right? But I'm going to start it about here. And I'm just going to take this wire and I'm just going to basically just attach it on, make myself a little wrap here. And then I'm just going to make one little bit more wrap here. So I'll have like little 3 wraps here. We've got 3 wraps of wire. So this is my tail wire. You can cut this off now. You can cut this off later. I'm going to cut it off now. I was thinking of a clever way to like hide it, like bend it up and hide it in there. And I know you probably can, but I'm not that dexterous with wire and I would probably mess it up somehow. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pliers and I'm just going to make sure. Just going to take them here, and these are smooth. You don't want the pliers with the jaws, with the teethy jaws, because that'll mark up your wire. I'm just going to go ahead, I'm just going to kind of go around, right? Pressing down a little bit, so I know we're closing that wire. And then that'll be the back, I guess. I don't know. And if you don't like that, you can keep spinning it around a little bit. Let's spin it around one more time. And try to keep it tight. There we go. I think we like that, right? It's going to be a little funky when you start. That's fine. The more wraps that you put on there, the more stable it becomes. All right. So let's see. What colors do we have in here? So we have yellow, red, blue, and green. So those are our colors. Okay. So I guess we'll start with... Oh my God, this is a long, long piece of wire. My goodness, Carl. Did you really need this much? I'm not sure. I'm going to start with green because I don't want to put the green right next to the red because then it'll be like kind of Christmassy. And while this can be Christmassy, I don't necessarily need it to be Christmassy. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically load your bead on here. Find your front. You're going to lay, kind of hold this with your fingers. You're going to lay that bead right on top of that component there. Straighten it up a little bit. Holding everything tight, you're going to take this wire, and you can hold this bead with your thumb, and you're going to wrap it around 1 time, 2 times. You're keeping tension on this wire, making sure those wraps are laying on top of each other, and then 3 times, right? And then back around. Bring all that wire back around. There we go. Now you can, see how this is loosening up here? That's fine. We can go to the back and we can tighten all that up with our pliers. Just go ahead, we can tighten all that, make it look better. Right. Just make sure you're not poking yourself. I think I took one of these wraps out by accident, but we're just gonna compress all this together, make that nice and tidy. And like I said, this will get more secure after each stone that we put on there. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, how do, okay, yeah. So now we're going to load our next color, which let's see if I put red, that will look like Iron Man, right? Let's do yellow. Then we'll do red, then blue. Okay, so we're going to do yellow. Where are we? There we are. Okay, we're going to put that on top there of that component, taking your thumb and just kind of getting him in place. And we can straighten these out in a second. Okay, just getting that in place. Holding all this, wrapping that wire around once, keep that all tight. Twice, making sure those wraps are on securely on top. 3 times. Coming back around. Okay. Go ahead and push all this down. You can straighten it all up. So now you got these two guys on here together. Now these are a little bit of an irregular shape. Like some of them are a little wider than others, but that's okay. It's organic to me and I really like that. So we're going to load our next color on, which is going to be red. My wire's like looping over my camera lights. That's craziness. Okay, bloop, bloop, bloop. There goes the red. I'm really brave to do this. This is, well, actually, this was the year of brave things, right? 2024 was the year of brave things. 2025 is going to be the year of doing hard things. And I'll explain that. Okay, putting this guy in place, holding him down, bring that wire around once, twice, 3 times, back around. You can push those down. Oh, sorry. Now we have 3. Now we have 3 on there. So basically what I mean by year of doing hard things, like change is hard. Absolutely change is hard. But you know what? So is living in a world where you need change. That's hard too. You know, doing things to change your situation are hard, but living in that situation that you don't have to live in because you can change, that's hard. So you have to pick your hard, right? For example, losing weight. Losing weight is really hard. It's probably the hardest thing I ever did. And I've been really bad with it lately. Like I've gained a lot of weight since my surgery and I just need to get, I need to get control of myself. And it's hard, but you know what? As hard as it is to lose weight, it's hard to be heavy. It's hard to be unhealthy. It's hard to live like that every day. Like, so that's hard too. So they're both hard. And you just really have to pick the hard that works for you, honestly. And just go from there. But make no mistake, everything is hard, right? And here's another thing. If it wasn't hard, it wouldn't, it wouldn't be worth it. Like, there are some things you have to work for. Unfortunately, mine is I have to work on my weight because it's always a constant struggle and a battle, but it is what it is. All right, so this is all 4 colors. Now, I could do another row of all 4 colors, and that sure would be pretty. But I'm afraid I'm going to run out of wire. So I'm actually going to slide this up. So I'm basically just sliding this up here towards the top. And you can push all this back down. If you come to the back, this is what it looks like. It's pretty neat back here. It's not bad for a non-wire wrapping person like myself. It's not terrible. I've seen worse. So what we're going to do here is I am just going to wrap one more time to kind of get into this little neck here. Okay, because that was just a tricky little spot, right? So just one extra wrap, nobody's going to notice. All right, now I'm going to start my pattern again. So we're going to start with green. Well, see this, that's right. That's what I wasn't sure I was going to do. So this one I did like little, let's do that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. So we're going to put on 3 beads. So let's do green, yellow, red, green. So we're going to keep the pattern the way it is. I'm about to sneeze in a second. I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to hold it back. Hold it back, Kyle. Suck it in. All right, but I'm only going to do 3 because I don't know if 4 would look right. So you're going to drop all these guys down, right? And now what we're going to do is we're just going to hold them to the component, to the outside of the component, to the outer edge. We're going to take this wire and we're going to bring it through here and secure this wire onto, you got to hold this though. This is the tricky part. Once you get one down, they all kind of, okay, secure them to the wire. We're just going to do 1 wrap, 2 wraps, or is that 3? I think that was 3. Okay. So just keeping everything in place. Push this up a little bit. Now what should happen is if you push this down, this will kind of flare out a little bit. So it's like a kind of, like a little, you know. And depending on what kind of beads you have, they'll sit differently. Like with this one, I just used little round, perfectly round little beads. These are a little bit irregular, so they might sit a little differently, but it's just like it looks like a little flower, right? And just push everything tight, guys. Tension is really important, I've discovered. And I don't know if I'm even doing this right as far as like wraps. I really, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm even doing it right, but this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so now we've got blue. So we're going to do blue, green, yellow. I'm trying to pick pretty colors. Like the some of the more saturated, though that blue is really pretty. That's a pretty blue. But what did we say? Yellow, yes. All right. Bringing those all down. Now this should be a little bit easier, I think. If I'm not even know if I wrap. You might have to wrap it on that side. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Well, it is what it is now. So go ahead and lay those. I'm probably doing it the wrong way. I probably should be wrapping it the other way. That's what Andrea would probably tell me to do. But she's not here, so I got to do it like this. Right? Now, here's where you can kind of put it through the loop and just bring it like so. I don't want to knock all my beads over with all this wire. But just making sure you have that tension, right? Make sure everybody is in place. There we go. And see how it's like pushed up a little bit. I might have to redo this video. I don't know. Because I think when I did it the first time, I had when I say the wrong way, I had my wire going around this way. And it worked out really well. I think I might have went the wrong direction with my wire because it's looking, I don't know, kind of beastly. I don't know if this is going to be a gift or not. And I don't know how to fix the direction of my wire, but I'm just going to go with it, my friends. We're going to bead together, and we're just going to talk and hang out, right? And we're just going to see where this goes. All right, so what came after yellow? Red, blue, green. All right, we're in it. Red. Let's pick a darker blue. Red, blue, green. I think that's the problem. I think I went around the wrong way. Because that really does matter. And I don't honestly know enough about wire wrapping to know to do that. So, but that's okay because we're going to make this work. We're going to make it work. Because I don't give up. We don't give up. We show up, right? It might not be the right way, but it's the way we're doing it. Oh, I went a little askew and did not lay that on top properly. All right, call. All right. Squeeze that all together. Now I got a couple little petal guys on there. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. All right, so what's next? Yellow, red, blue. Yellow. Sorry if there's some background noise. That's my dryer. It's we're washing winter coats because winter has found itself in eastern Tennessee, my friends. She is here. She is here. She has let us know. Yeah, I definitely think I did the wrong direction of the wire. So guys, see, this is why I do this with you guys, so you can learn from my mistakes. I think it's better if the wire goes from like, this is you here. I think it's better if it goes from out this way instead of the way I'm doing it. I think that will work out better. But I'm going to be honest, I really don't want to reshoot this video. Because I'm just not feeling that. So we're just going to go with it. Okay, and you can, like, I'm getting a little crazy, but you can push all this together. Right? I think you push them a little too, there we go. I don't want to break any stones here. And also I'm looking for a middle part because I am going to hang a dangle. And so I'll probably hang it here in between these wraps. So I'm going to actually wrap one more time because I think that's where I'm going to hang my dangle. In my example, it kind of happened that it was one of these loops here. It was one of these loops here at the top, and so I just hung the jump ring inside the, oh, there you are. I'm even forgetting I'm filming. I'm like, where's the camera? Inside that, that loop. But here, I think with this one, I'm going to hang my dangle just right on this little set of wraps, okay? I think that's what we're going to do, because that seems to be right in the middle there. All right, so we're doing green, yellow, red. These are cute little baby beads. Green, yellow, red. Yeah, I put these aside. I didn't use any. And I was like, oh, I'll have a project for these someday. And looky here. Looky here. Here we are. We're making a Marvel Universe Infinity Gauntlet cake tester with black wire and primary color beads. We're doing it all, my friends. We're doing it all. And we're doing it backwards too, and I'm getting it done, which is impressing myself. So it's much easier if I had done it the right way. I'm going to stop harping on it now. Give you guys a chance to forget that I didn't go the right direction. I never do sometimes, you know. I'm not one that follows the normal directions, okay? I can admit that about myself. And if you're not holding it tight, guys, you can just push this all together and fix it. It's just 24 gauge wire. You can also use your tools too. You can do like, you know, like so. Just bring them together. Okay. See, some of these though are making nicer little flowers than others. This one's like sticking up more. So let me try to push him down a little bit. Okay. I think, and the good thing is I think I'm going to have enough wire to go all the way around. So that's a positive. All right. So what are we doing? Red, blue, green, yellow. Blue. Do you have a hole, my friend? Look, that one doesn't have a hole, does it? Let me see. I don't think it does. Oh, wait, your hole is going in a different direction. Hold on a second. I'm confused. Yeah, your hole was going in the up and down direction. Bro, you're going the wrong way, man. All right, what are we doing? Blue, green, yellow. It's all right. We still love you, but maybe for the next project. All right. Drop those down. My music stopped. I can't hear it anymore. I wonder what's going on. Okay, making this just little design here. Taking this wire, going through here. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. I got you. Get back. Okay. Just pushing that up. Keeping that tension. We're going to do one more through the loop-de-loop. There we go. It's cute though, right? It's cute. I love it. It's cute. Oh, sorry. I apologize, guys. I think it's cute, and I'm going to have more than enough wire. So now I kind of wish I made a couple more because I think it would look prettier if it started there. But that's okay. I'm just glad it's almost done. That's all I care about. All right, what are we doing? Wait, I think I might have... Hold on a second. Green, yellow, red, blue, green. All right. Red, blue, green. Drop that down. Oh, guys, I found those peppermint beads I was looking for, the pink ones. They came today. So I'm actually going to be making that video probably right after this one. I'm going to make a candy shop, Winter Wonderland candy shop memory wire bracelet. It's going to be super cute. Or as I like to say, stinking cute. And it's going to be for my beautiful daughter-in-law, who is, I really can't give out a lot of information right now because I don't think she watches me. But I know some information that she doesn't know that might be happening soon. I can't really go further into details just in case. I don't want to be that, mother-in-law that goes around and spoils stuff. I think I'm going to, is that 3? I can't, I lost. I was busy talking, lost count. Yeah, that's 3. Okay. Okay. So this might be the last one we do here. So we are doing yellow, red, blue. Right? Green, yellow, red, blue. Yeah, so, I'm going to make her a cute little present for the Christmas. Because I made her a candy-inspired bracelet before. Not last year. I don't think I made her anything last year, which I feel bad. Last year I was not on my game. Last year I was not on my game at all. I was going through a lot of business last year. So I don't I think that's why this year I'm sorry, I'm off camera. I think I'm just trying to get this in here. I think this year that's why I'm kind of going a little extra hard this year, because last year I really didn't go hard at all because I had a lot of medical problems and stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to have room to do another section. We'll see. I'm just wrapping this one around. Pulling that up tight, just seeing where we are here. Okay. So this is where we are. Yeah, I don't think I can fit another section in there, so I'm just going to end it. I think I'm just going to wrap it just a couple times, right? I don't know, is there fancy, you guys can teach me. Is there fancy ways of ending these kind of projects? Like, do you take the wire and go somewhere else with it to end it, or do you just like end it like a bad relationship? Do you just cut it and let it wither and die? Asking for a friend. All right, well, I think I'm just going to cut it here. I think maybe one more because I can't help myself. I have fun doing this part. I like doing this little wrapping it around part. I think that's kind of therapeutic. Okay, so that's what, oh, beads everywhere. That's where we're going to end it. Not bad. That's not, come on, for a non-wire wrapping person like myself, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. I'm not trying to, toot myself, but I should. We should toot ourselves. Didn't we have this conversation? You know what? I'm going to toot this. Toot, toot. Just going to cut it before I cut myself. Okay. And guys, it really wasn't that much wire. How much wire do I have left over? Like 10 inches. Lord knows how much I cut. But I didn't have as much left over as I thought I would. All right, friends, we're not done quite yet. I apologize for that. I just want to get these beads because they're not behaving the way they should. So let me go ahead and put them in timeout. All right, there we are. Okay, and let's, oh, there she is. The bottom's a little cranky, but if we look at the back, look how pretty the back is. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right. So I do want to hang. Now, do I still have my middle? Oh, but look how it changed. See, now we are going to hang. We are going to hang that jump ring in that little, inside that little middle loop. So basically, you know, when you get to, you'll find where's your middle spot. And if you're lucky, you'll have a spot like that, or you'll have a spot with just wire wraps that you could also put your jump ring on. But I kind of like where we're going to be going. And I'm going to try this larger jump ring first. This one, because it's the hematite colored one, and I think it would match better. But I honestly, you have to kind of get your drop. And this is a Swarovski crystal, by the way, y'all. I mean fancy. This is a fancy present. This is not just, oh, I think that's going to be perfect. This is, you know, this is a fancy one. This is going to go to someone special. We didn't just use our, you know, ordinary crystals. Oh, no. Swarovski. I know I'm not supposed to say it. What are they going to do? Come for me? Come for me, Swarovski. Bring donuts, too. I'm hungry. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this jump ring through the hole, or whatever your spot is looking like. You know, we probably should have put, let's rewind this, and let's put that on first. I think that would be easier. Cole wasn't thinking. Sir, okay. Let's put our heart on first and make sure that hangs nicely. I think it's probably the smart. I got excited. I was talking about donuts and I got myself all excited. Man, how do you tell somebody you're fat without saying you're fat? Anyway, let's go ahead and move it along. Find the front. Put that into the hole. Whatever hole you've created for yourself. Now, I do find that if you lay it down on the mat like so, you do get some nice leverage. So you can come in here. Because sometimes you might have to put a little baby jump ring in here. It depends on what you're hanging, right? I mean, this one might be too big. We'll see. But I think this one's going to be fine. I think it's going to be perfect. Okay. Perfect. Oh, my friends. Oh, my friends. Look how pretty. See, instead of having, this is the gauntlet, but instead of having a glove, it's the gauntlet of love. It's the infinity gauntlet of love and hearts and beautiful things. And I love it. I think it's so cute. All right, let's bring in our other friend. All right, guys, so this has been our Bead Stash Challenge Sunday. Look for me in 2 weeks when I get to make a hair attire. It's going to be so much fun. And yeah, so until the next time we meet again, my friends, put some extra cookies out for Santa this year. I think you should. Maybe I should wait on that one. That should be like later wisdom. You know what? Just get yourself a bag of Oreos, Chips Ahoy, whatever you do. The kids don't need to know about it, and keep them in the glove compartment of the car. So you deserve that little extra snack that just belongs to you, my friends. Take my advice, and I'll be back here again for some more. Until then, love y'all. Have a great day.